It's been a washout in Coventry this week, but the hard work of Sphinx ground staff Paul Wright and Martin Sutton ensures today's pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands clash goes ahead as planned. And what a game we have in store as Coventry Sphinx host Coleshill Town at the Sphinx Industrial Supplies Arena. Enjoy the best of the action from the dry and warmth of your own home, sponsored by Cahill Contractors, with commentary from Liam Cook. Coventry Sphinx make two changes from the solid 2-2 draw at Shepshed last weekend. Lewis Guest returns to the starting lineup and captains the side after missing out last week due to travel issues. He replaces James Bryson, while Sam Ellis also makes do with a spot on the bench. Winger Gio Dainty, who was listed in the away lineup in the programme, makes his Sphinx debut against the side he left this week. He's expected to line up in a front three alongside last weekend's goal scorers Matty Shipman and Dylan Parker. Coleshill Town's form heading into today's match will be of concern for manager Dave Stringer. The Colemen are without a win in their last 3 games, all of which have come away from Pack Meadow. But the new man in the dugout has moved to transform the Coleshill squad with several promising recruits in recent weeks. Their 4th consecutive away tie sees 2 changes from the Walsall Senior Cup defeat at Tivedale. Lewis Landers comes in for long-term number 1 Paul Hathaway in goal, while Sam Fitzgerald replaces Robert Evans. Fellow midfielder George Washbourne retains his place despite a red card midweek. Well, Percy more interested on what's going on up front. Back to him by Lewis Guest. Percy, to curl it in. It's blocked by the long leg of Sam Fitzgerald. Percy's still involved, still trying to get Sphinx on the front foot. Poked through by Locke. Offside calls ignored. Percy's cross charged down by Fitzgerald. The second one is flicked in towards Lewis Guest. Nodded down for Locke. Plenty of power behind that one, but I think it was off balance as he took the shot, and it flies out on the opposite side of the park for a throw. It's going to be taken by Lamine Cisse from the left, and slips as he takes it, but Higginson gets it through, looking for Nesbitt at the far post, but launched out for a throw-in on the opposite side. And Water sets up once more. Diving header by Higginson, and Archer! Brilliant parry by Keelan Fallows for a almost certain goal for the Coleshill number 10. Fallows is quickly making himself a hero of saves like that. Unbelievable goalkeeping from the Sphinx number 1. Shipman plays it through for Percy again. It's this brilliant interplay from Coventry Sphinx. Parker waiting in the area. It's a little too high for Dylan Parker, but he will get to the seconds. On the edge of the area is Jack Downs. Tries to curl it in. Header away by Higginson. Dainty. Sphinx not done yet. Shorrock. It's nodded out by Higginson. As far as Matty Shipman, charged down by Rowe. Shipman again. Cisse with the interception, and Rowe will end the danger. Sphinx have got it back in the midfield. Dainty, and now a chance for Shipman to beat Rowe for pace, and does. Parker's waiting in the area. Dylan Parker to open the scoring, couldn't get a clean contact on it, and it's collected by Landers. Higginson floats it left. Washbourne at muscles. Percy gets the shot away, but couldn't keep it down. Sphinx were bemused, asking for a free kick, but while the referee got their attention, Washbourne had his attention firmly on the goal, but couldn't find it. Just shy of the halfway line, free kick to the Sphinx, to the right centre of the park. Quick one taken towards Dylan Parker. And Parker has beaten Gaimira, and Gaimira slides in, diverts the cross out for a Coventry Sphinx corner. Quick thinking from the substitute right back. As usual, it's Joe Percy with the throw-in. He'll throw the ball from here to Willenhall. Look at the Guest. On by Dainty. Shipman. And a chance to strike for Parker. Cannons off the back of Rowe. Still an opportunity. It's out with Jack Downs. Parker. Nodded out towards Shipman. Can't get the room to strike. And Landers calls his defenders off as he claims it. Doesn't get the height on it, but it is onto the head of Guess, and chance to strike it by Locke. Handball claims. Did it connect with the arm of Niall Rowe? Referee says no. Closing in on half-time here at the Sphinx Industrial Supplies Arena. We will be going off air for around 10 minutes at half-time, so be prepared for a little break as Dainty is beyond the last defender, plays it across to Dylan Parker. Dainty nods down the cross, Gio Dainty, and it's in by Dylan Parker, but the flag is raised. Dainty's effort was heading wide. It was Dylan Parker who was clearly too close to the ball to be onside. Swept in and took the ball away, but the flag was quickly raised. Quickly closed down the midfield and Shipman makes the block and comes away with it. Matty Shipman's got support on the right hand side through Alex Locke. Here is Locke. Back to Shipman in a more central location. Matty Shipman scoops it over the woodwork. Back by Cisse. Luke Downs. It's getting straight back to Tong. Passing accuracy has been poor from both teams in the opening minutes of the second half. Cisse onto the chest of Archer. Demolder. Can he slip it through for Cisse or move it for Archer? Is he going to go for Nesbitt? He does go for Ryan Nesbitt. Nesbitt dropping the scoring attack, a catch at the near post by Fallows. A throw at the feet of Alex Locke. Draws it across the penalty area. Parker just avoids the challenge of Washburn. He's got Percy with him, but it's opened the door for the strike. Had a little bit of space to shoot, but it's charged down by Tong. Demolder holds off Jack Downs. It's with Washburn. Nesbitt looks for Archer, and he's beyond guess. It's Archer to end the scoring for Kozel and drags it wide of the near post. He's got to be putting that away. It'll be Luke Downs with the set piece. Taken away by Cisse. Back to Downs. Here's Joe Percy, the right back. Jack Downs slides it on. Guest. And a strike by Dainty. Oh, how he would have loved to score against his old club, but it just didn't quite dip enough. So Landers down the centre of the park. Archer heads it only as far as Edginguele, who is collected by Demolder. Ashton Demolder looking to slip it through, and now Washburn's beyond guess. Slide in by Lewis Guess. That's a brilliant tackle. But he thinks the final touch came off Washburn. Demolder was coming all the way in, and Fallows had to be on his marks to get that one clear. Sphinx have conceded a couple of goals like that this season, straight from corners. Fallows ensuring that there was no repeat performance. Sphinx dealing with it well. Percy pulls it away from Nesbitt, but a wayward ball meant for Downs, collected by Fitzgerald, and now Demolder with a curling effort, a whisker over the woodwork. Demolder highly rated among the Solihull Moors Youth Academy, and he scored some fantastic goals in this city before. Well, that would have been one of them. Redhead and Shorrock hoping to be the difference maker. It is going to be Finley Shorrock. Too high from Shorrock. Fitzgerald to launch it into the danger zone and try and bring the points home for Kozel. Fitzgerald's ball towards Rowe, headed by Dainty. Archer drags it wide. Whipped in towards Matty Shipman, right down, and it was off the line by Adrian Guimira. Crucial intervention from the substitute right back, as Shipman's header, although it didn't have an awful lot of pace on it, was heading in the back of the net. Demolder takes it into the path of Gio Dainty, and Sphinx are on the counter here with Redhead alongside. Here's Max Johnson looking to slip it through for Matty Shipman. Shipman bearing it on goal. It's Shipman straight down the line of sight of Landers. Well held by the Kozel number one. He had to think that that was the game-winning moment, if there was one. Go to Demolder. Tong. As far as Downton. Downs looking to play it through. Not across by Rowe to Higginson to deny Shipman one last opportunity. And the referee blows the whistle on what has been a barren day in front of goal for both Coventry Sphinx and Coleshill Town.
Second half was a lot better.
It had 0-0 written on it for a good old while. The second half was an improvement, but still neither front line doing enough to wrestle the game away from the other. For Coleshill, it's the end of a 3-game losing run away from home. For Sphinx, it's a second consecutive draw and another point on the board. Neither will be truly happy, but neither will be completely devastated by this result. Final score in the Pitching In Northern Premier League Midlands at the Sphinx Industrial Supplies Arena: Coventry Sphinx 0, Coleshill Town 0.